Welcome to CuseAlum.com. I'm one single Syracuse University alum, and this is me sharing my individual story. I graduated with my Bachelor's of Science in 2012, my Master's in 2014. I had a fellowship to get my Master's, and I had a full tuition scholarship as an undergrad. This is my year 2020 in review, by the way. Got that Master's, and I was full of life, hope, and belief. Several life-changing tragedies hit me back to back to back. I experienced trauma, loss, devastation, and worst of all, I refused to reach out, feeling nobody was out there to hear me, and that I needed to protect my loved ones. Wrong, wrong, and wrong. Never suffer in silence. Promise me you will never suffer in silence. I don't care if you're a Cuse alum. This is my personal cell phone number on the screen. You promise me you will text me or call me if you ever feel hopeless. I found light in the darkest crevice of this planet, and we will bring you to the light once more. You have my word on that. I promise you. You won't be the first call or text, and you won't be the last. I love you. Now, to my 2020 in review. My better three quarters and I, Tanya Murphy, decided to start our own business. Tanya and I were best friends in 7th grade. We've always felt like we've known each other for lifetimes. When we met in 7th grade at Bishop Ludden, I looked at her and I felt like I'd always known her. Excellent. Why does this matter? Because we both put six-figure salaries aside to spend every waking moment with each other. After attending Syracuse and Ithaca respectively, fate and a million lucky stars brought us together to be entrepreneurs. We could spend our lives together, not just evenings or weekends. This world proved to both of us to be as fragile as a thoroughbred's fetlocks. Our 20s alone. This made entrepreneurship an easy decision. We created a technology company based on the fact that Tanya had ran an AT&T and a Best Buy out of Rochester. I have my master's in technology communication and have worked for several tech companies in the real world. We considered ourselves kind of industry insiders. Now we definitely do. After the Gadget Tutor proved to be very easily a lifestyle business to maintain a lifestyle in upstate New York, which is wonderful, but we want to help millions of people, billions of people. And we started the business because we promised one another if we saw that look on an elderly man or woman's face that they were surprised for the first time in a long time, we knew we were doing the right thing. As things took off, my right-hand man, John Boy, who you see here in the video, Jonathan Brownsville, called me and said, "What are we doing? Can I make myself useful to you?" Not only did John show up and make himself useful to me, but he inspired me. After totally being brought to my knees in my 20s, John showed up with a passion for music, knowledge of audio interface. It was both useful to me and, as I said, inspiring. I started filming music videos almost a year to the day, May 2nd of 2020. Inspired by one of John's songs, I grabbed a DJI mobile cell phone gimbal and off to our warehouse where we have space and an incubator run by our wonderful mentor, the only businessman in town who cared about what we were trying to do, Bob Hers, with a wonderful audio and visual studio on West Fayette Street in Syracuse. Grabbed my mobile cell phone gimbal. I said, "John, get in the car. We're shooting a music video." Boy, was he excited. It's a year later, and we're about to release his first actual studio music video. Pretty exciting. I did not go to school for music or video, nor did John, or graphics for that matter, and I have a lot of graphics representing the last year on here, because what we've learned is you just gotta sort of do something. Make something happen. Do something for somebody that they don't expect you to do. I stay up nights all the time. I blow through nights where I'm desperate for a bite to eat, a binge session on Netflix. Forget that. John and I and Tanya have assembled a team of total time-traveling winners. We call ourselves time travelers because it seems the more we spend time with one another and ask for nothing and only give of our talents to one another, it seems as if we overlap. It's very hard to explain. I gotta tell you, our past year has included being able to provide our clients with audio and video professional services that they never could afford before because we had the boldness to learn. This is the type of deal we're into, okay? Only want to big up each other. It's like a volleyball game. We're constantly tapping each other back up into the air. Life is so feeble, you know? If you see this and you're Syracuse alum, know that I'm out here, and you don't have to be in Syracuse, but if you're feeling creative, if you want to collaborate on something, if you need a favor, if you need a logo touched up, or if you need an ad for something, I mean, I'm right here, and I'm only right here for right now. We lost friends. We lost friends in our 20s, but we lost friends to COVID. 26, 30-year-old kids are gone, you know, younger than us. And we put a team together, time travelers, who just want to work really hard and see other people smile and breathe that liberating breath for another day. Really occurred to me that I should reach out to my fellow alum, because I know we've lost a lot of alum this past year, and to say that good golly, I love you, and as long as I'm kicking, you can find me at my cell phone number there, the email address, or right here at cusealum.com. And by the way, if you've come before me and you're further down the road, shout back to me that it's going to be okay, and that we are on the right path while we're both still here. How's that sound? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to my rant and for watching my year in review. It means a lot to me.